Tough game for us. It was one of those, Friday night, SEC wars where, two aces, locked up. I thought both guys, Zymek and, of course, Bobby, both pitched great. Um, just disappointed that, we just didn't do enough to win the game. And when I say that, I don't mean it, just as a general statement. There's a couple instances throughout the game, a couple plays that, if we do things differently, both offensively and defensively, we have a much better shot to win the game at the end. And the moral is, at the end, we didn't. And, they did a little more than we did.
Mike, the double steal when they got the go-ahead run, did you think he was out at third base?
I couldn't see it from where I was. Did you?
I thought he was out. I was sitting outside.
There's a picture where he's got him.
That's disappointing. Yeah, in our dugout where I'm standing, I can't see.
Helsel and Wilson just right-handed, but also some opportunities, or
both. We haven't scored. It's a chance to get some other guys in the lineup, and guys that deserve opportunities. And some right-handed guys thought they would be better matches. I thought both of them did terrific, especially Helsel. To get your first SEC start or your first college start. For it to be against a number 2 ranked team in the country and to play first base, a position that you're not used to. I thought he was terrific today.
Frustrating that Jim couldn't get that one down tonight.
Well, frustrating, yeah, but everybody will look to that. But there's a lot of plays like that. It's frustrating that, I didn't take off the first and third play with 2 strikes on Harrell, which a lot of times we'll take that that was the play, but we didn't take it off with 2 strikes. Maybe we should have, but then we don't execute that defense. The play is to go after the runner, but we don't. We catch the ball, we check the runner at third, then go after him, and it kind of screws up the timing of the play. And Christian actually ends up running past him, but he did exactly what he was supposed to do. We screwed it up in the middle of the infield. And then later in the game, we get an HBP, a walk, the steal, hit and run, the miss hit and run, a chance to strike the guy out with 1-2. And they get their second run and don't get a hit. An HBP, a walk, a missed chance of throwing a guy out, and a chance to strike a guy out, and we don't execute that. So, a lot of missed opportunities.
What did you think of Tanner there in the 8th? What was he doing on the HBP and the walk there? Was he making pitches or just not close enough?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was kind of I don't know. I thought the Yastrzemski, he threw great. He got to 2 strikes and threw a close pitch at, I think it was 1-2, and then we tried to go in again at 2-2, and he ended up hitting them. I thought he was in good command at then. But then, I think, trying to overthrow a little bit after that. It was one of those games where, you got to keep your composure on the mound. I said on the air, I thought, Bobby, it was he pitched terrific, but he had to really work. And there were situations, some his fault, where he put some guys on and had to pitch out of some jams. And in doing that, I think it takes a lot out of you. It's different when you're cruising through the inning. It's different when there's runners on and scores 0-1-1. Those types of scores, 1-0. Those are championship type pitches that he's making, and so I think it that kind of wore on him throughout the night.